What if I told you that the rulebook for starting a software company has been completely torn up? Well, it has. We're going to walk through what is, without a doubt, the most powerful business model heading into 2026.
You know, for decades, this is what building software looked like. On the left, you needed a whole team of people, engineers, marketers, sales, and a ton of investor cash just to get an idea off the ground. But now, look at the right. That entire company has been compressed down to a single person, just one founder, powered by AI, with literally no employees, building a business that brings in real, recurring revenue. This isn't just a small change, it's a completely different game.
And we're not talking about some tiny little niche here. The size of this opportunity is, well, it's massive. The global market for software as a service, or SaaS, is on track to be worth over $800 billion in 2026. This is the giant playing field that for the first time ever is open to solo founders. So, the big question is, how? How is it even possible for one person to do the work that used to take entire departments? The answer is what we call the new solo tech stack. Let's dig into it.
It really all boils down to these three pillars that have all hit maturity at the exact same time. First, AI can now build the actual code. Second, the SaaS model itself means you have zero inventory, zero shipping, the delivery is handled. And third, AI isn't just a builder, it's a marketer. It helps you find and attract your customers too. This is the trifecta that makes it all work.
And a huge part of this is a concept called vibe coding. Honestly, this is a total game changer. You don't need to be a software engineer anymore. You literally just describe the app you want to build, what it does, how it should look, the features you want, all in plain English, and the AI just generates the code. The biggest barrier to entry has just been completely vaporized.
Okay, so the tech makes it possible to build the thing, but what makes this such an amazing business? Well, that all comes down to the math. Let's look at the recurring revenue engine.
We're going to use a super simple, totally realistic scenario here. Let's say you build a small, focused software tool. We call it a micro-SaaS product. It solves one specific problem for one specific audience, and you charge a really fair price for it, say $49 a month.
Now watch what happens. This is where the magic really kicks in. Get just 50 customers paying you, and you're already at nearly $2,500 a month. Double that to 100 customers, and now you're clearing almost $5,000 a month. And once you get to 200 customers, that's nearly $10,000 in monthly recurring revenue. This isn't a one-time thing. That money comes in every single month like clockwork.
And get this, think about what this number means. Because you have no employees, no office, no inventory, your profit margins can be over 85%. That's almost unheard of. It means nearly all of that recurring revenue goes right into your pocket. It's just an incredibly efficient way to build a business.
Okay, but this is where we have to hit the brakes for a second. Because if it's all so great, why isn't everyone a millionaire? This brings us to the founder's real job and, frankly, the uncomfortable reality that almost everyone misses.
So let's just ask the big, critical question. If AI tools have made building the software so easy, why is it that an estimated 95% of these projects never make a single dollar? I mean, think about it. The technology works. So what is going wrong here? The answer is right here on this chart. Most founders, they pour all of their time and energy into this little 20% slice, building the app. That's the fun part, right? But success is decided in the other 80%, the real work. See, building the product is not the same as building the business. So what is that real work? It's all of this stuff. It's making sure your idea is any good before you write a single line of code. That's validation. It's figuring out your marketing and positioning so people actually care. It's building a landing page that makes people want to buy. It's figuring out sales and outreach, and most importantly, creating a repeatable way to get new customers. This is the stuff that actually determines if you succeed or fail.
This quote really says it all. The tool built the code. Nobody built the business. That 95% failure rate, it's not a technology problem. The AI did its job perfectly. The problem is that nobody did the crucial work of actually building a business around the software.
So to make sure you don't become just another one of those statistics, you need a system. A complete system that tackles the entire business problem, not just the fun 20% of building. Let's walk through what that four-stage system looks like. This is it. This is the roadmap. And notice the order here. It's absolutely critical. You start with validate to make sure you're building something people will actually pay for. Then you build. After that, you create your marketing materials. And finally, you have a system to acquire customers. It's a full end-to-end workflow.
And this right here is the fatal flaw with almost every tool out there. They're incredible at stage 2. They're amazing at the build part. They'll generate perfect code for you, and then they basically wish you luck with everything else. But as we've just seen, a real business needs a solution for all 4 stages.
So, what if there was a single platform that was designed from the ground up to do exactly this? Not a bunch of different tools you have to duct tape together, but one unified system that walks you through validation, building, marketing, and customer acquisition. Well, that platform isn't just a theory. It exists right now.
If this model is clicking with you and you want to see how it really works, here are the best next steps. You can join a free live workshop where we go through this entire 4-stage process in detail. Or you can just jump right in and start a no-cost trial and see it for yourself. The links for both of those are right down in the description.
So, we'll end with this one final thought. The technology is here, the business model is proven, and now the system to do it right is here too. The only question left is, could the next great one-person software company be yours?